Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Thomas, and I wanted to share the surroundings today, and not just that. I've noticed a few of you responding to my video in hopelessness, and people around me have been waiting like for the snow. I don't know, I live in Lithuania. To me, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that I don't like snow, but I tend to not ask too much from the universe, the God, higher power, whatever. So asking for snow is like another thing that I'm like, don't really need it, but feels like the earth needs it. But it is beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate it. Hopelessness. So why I mention snow is I go to these meetings, and we group meetings, and we talk about it, and people were like saying, "Oh, it would be nice if there was snow," and it's like this time of year, it's pretty hopeless, winter time. It's cold, it's gray, it's dark, and just a few days ago, I made that video, and a few people responded and said thank you, but I'm thanking you because your responses to me make me hopeful. So, and there's snow today, so, it's beautiful. There's a woodpecker in the tree somewhere. I can hear it in the tree. Anyway, this snow, I'm a skateboarder, so I like to skateboard, and anytime I remember as a child, whenever there would start snowing, it would always start snowing on my birthday, November the 5th. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's pretty, he's hammering at it pretty wildly. Should be able to hear it, but I can't see it. Basically, you should be able to hear it. So it would always start snowing on my birthday, and I would be like, damn, I wanted to skateboard tomorrow, and it's November, so it's cold. So it's pretty cold in Lithuania in November. And now some time has passed, I don't skateboard that much anymore. One of the reasons is because I stopped drinking, and I stopped hanging out with a lot of people who do drink, and I stopped taking drugs. So, well, I have slip-ups, but I'm not as, look how beautiful it is. I'm not as destructive. Sorry, see, my mind is jumping everywhere, but it's okay. I'm not as destructive as I used to be. So I don't want to destroy my body so much, because I think I destroyed it a lot. Like, I was jumping downstairs, and that really messed me up on skateboard. But I really appreciate everything that I learned from skateboarding, and I miss it a lot. And every time I go skating, I feel that competition, rising, and I feel like that endorphins kind of like building up. But then there's a lot of ego inside me that goes like, oh, I want to go film, oh, I need a filmer, I need something to, like, I don't know. And a lot of negative thought patterns come back. So I try not to do it that much because I feel pretty hopeless afterwards. And you don't land all the tricks, you know, so you might be filming for 8 hours. You might be filming one trick and then you get like 3 seconds of footage. So now I do things that are more hopeful, like I paint. And, you know, I show it to you guys. Started just showing recently, and I feel like that's giving me hope. And talking to you is giving me hope, and you giving me your answers is giving me hope. And don't get me wrong, I only started uploading videos like 2 weeks ago from this video, like daily. And I started to notice the difference when I do things daily, you know, and I don't necessarily work on these videos too much. I just post what's on my mind and what I'm thinking about, and made a video on why I should start YouTube channel, because it is giving me hope, you know, like long-term goals. Like I would like to earn money from YouTube, but you know, you got to give in order to get. So I'm giving you myself, I'm giving you my 2 cents in order to get something later. Just being honest, you know. But your views, you know, maybe I have something to share that might help people, and people thanking have been really like inspiring, you know. It's been really like, wow, people are actually thanking me. And then I started to realize that I do have something to share, you know. And that's giving me hope. And I know that you have something to share. And that's what I wanted to say in this video. You're amazing. You have skills and talents that you don't even know. Think about something you loved to do when you were a child. Think about it and do it for a bit. Don't think of the outcome. Don't think, oh, how much I'm gonna make. Like, don't think about it, because that might come in the future. Think about right here, right now, what you want to do. Maybe you love knitting. Maybe you love whatever, anything. And nothing, you know, stops you from like recording yourself and just watching yourself do it. I remember how I started, because I love journaling. I just filmed myself journaling, and I looked at that video, and I just looked at it and thought, I'm pretty like focused doing this, you know. And just that thought made me feel like, just doing that little video made me feel like, oh, I can make a video of myself, you know. And then I started to talk, and then my confidence started to rise. It's not like up there yet, and every day I get broken down, to be honest. Something happens that I'm like, this sucks, everything sucks, you know. But I just keep going, you know. I thought I'll go to the cafe and do some writing, and I will go and do it. But I thought I'll record this video because of the responses that I've been getting. So I'm glad that we're having a conversation. And yeah, like previous videos, I'm repeating myself, but I want to say, hold on. Okay, whatever happened to you in the past is the past, but it wasn't your fault, you know. That really hits home when I say that. It wasn't your fault if somebody abused you. It wasn't your fault if somebody hit you. It wasn't your fault if you had narcissistic parents, if you still have them. It wasn't your fault that you became an addict, if you became an addict. And, you know, because it's from the trauma, you know. So I've been looking into my pain, and it's been really helping me understand why I'm suffering, you know. I don't give myself peace. I don't relax enough, you know. I don't give myself peace, So when I started to give myself peace and started painting in this specific way using pointillism, I just started to relax more. And once I started to relax more, started to feel I don't actually need to upload 10 videos every day. The algorithm doesn't even catch 10 videos every day, So, but you guys do at some point. And, I thought I won't upload any more videos of me just talking. I'll make, better content, like I'll film my painting, film myself drawing. But then I thought, this is good, this is getting responses. So, I always trick myself into thinking that I will do one thing, and then this creative brain works in a way that, at least I say I'm gonna do something, then the next second I do a completely opposite thing. And maybe that's part of it, maybe that's part of it. Like I make a painting, I make a drawing, and then I paint over it, and that's part of it, because I like the painted version of the painting that I do, the painted over version. Like I like seeing layers underneath, and I know you've got layers to yourself. I know you've got, onion skins that you need to peel off, and that people need to see, and people need to see that you are an onion that needs to be peeled off, and you need that for you. That's the thing, you need that for you. And don't, trick yourself into thinking that you're nothing, that you're hopeless, that you're shit. I thought that. Somehow this morning I didn't think that, but I bet I'm gonna go to cafe, get annoyed by something, walk home without any hope, and then I'll get home and I'll think, yes, I'm home, I can paint again, or I'll make some food or something, and that you go to the next thought, you release it, you feel the feelings, you release the feelings, and those feelings they matter, and all the feelings that you have, they matter. So don't think that you're not, if you're feeling like shit, you're not supposed to feel like shit. Like you're supposed to feel like shit, you can't feel high all the time. So my hands are freezing, but I'm like enduring it because I'm thinking I should make longer videos because, maybe you guys are interested. Of course, the watch time is longer, but, attention span is shorter of people. But now I thought I want to make a longer video. So this is 1313, as I said that. I'm grateful to all of you who are watching. If you watched this far, I'm super grateful. Like every single subscriber that I get, I'm so stoked on. Like I'm on 37 now, and I think, I was just yesterday on like 28 or something, or 26. So I thought, if I get one subscriber a day, that's great. But I've been getting way, like, lots more thanks to you. Like even when I sleep, I've been getting subscribers. So if this is how it's going, and if it's gonna go only up from here, then we're flying, and we've got content that we can share with people, and it will always evolve, it will always change. And that's another thing what I made a mistake on, is I thought, I have to make this frame for myself and fit in that frame. But if you're an artist, you can't fit in a frame. You always have to break the frame. And people say like, oh, I like punk music, I don't listen to hip-hop. And it's like, why not? Maybe you'll hear something that's relatable to punk in hip-hop, or vice versa, So we say like, oh, I'm an accountant and I'm nothing else, you know. It's like we're all artists, by the way. We all create things daily, conversations, breakfasts, relationships. That's our creation. So, you know, just look at this beautiful weather and think of yourself as beautiful. I feel more beautiful after making this video for you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Like, share, comment, do whatever. I'll answer every comment until I'm physically unable to. That's what my goal is. So, you know, my goal is to make YouTube my career so I can live off that. Really don't need a lot of money to live and create. And usually, you know, we leave everything behind when we die, you know. So I realized that a while ago, and I was like, it's not that I don't want to make any money, you know, I do, and I want to make enough so I can survive, but then also I want to share that with other people, and creating art is sharing already. So, you know, you making YouTube videos is sharing your honesty, your true self, and you know, you're beautiful the way you are. That's the thing. You're beautiful the way you are, and maybe I'll leave it at that because there's so much more that I want to say, but my hands are freezing. But I don't really care. It's 10 o'clock, I think. 10 a.m. I woke up at like 5:26 something. No alarm. Just wanting to live, you know. Quit my job recently. Don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'm just making videos. And I'm loving it. I'm loving every single minute of it. So live your dream and then get paid for it whenever the time is right. Okay? So what I wanted to say again is like, you're beautiful. You're worth it. You've got plenty to share, you know, and your beauty is shiny. That's the thing. Look at that couple. They're a couple, you know. They're together. And we're together now. So I wanted to say something important, but I forgot. So I guess this means that I need to stop. Uno. I need to stop. And that dog was barking too, so maybe that's a sign. Anyway, love you all. Peace and love. 1818 as I'm saying this. I feel blessed. I feel grateful today. So you should feel grateful too. And that starts from gratefulness. Everything starts. The ball starts rolling. It's like, oh shit, all of this might not be happening also. All of this might be not happening. Whatever it is, if you're poor, if you're rich, you know, you have lots of work and you don't want to work and you're wishing that, shit, I'd rather be poor and not have all this work. Somebody's poor and they thinking, shit, I wish I had that work, you know, and it's like, why don't we wish for what we have? I wish to have what I have, and even that will not last, you know, our bodies will not last. Think about that. One day you'll die, and it all will be meaningless. But I actually think that there's something more beautiful afterwards. Carl Jung, look into Carl Jung's life and you'll understand more and start believing. Love you all. Peace.